Second part was 2C is giving us A plus B. Third part में half of A plus half of B gives us C by 2C. Okay. Now see, for the first part, we have to find its double. Okay, this is the answer of the third part. Okay. First part में double किया था, तो it means जो k dash होगा, it will be equal to k की power 2. We can take 2 as common. Okay. So it will be 10 square, that is equal to 100. This one. ठीक है ना? अगर आप इसको किसी कोफिशिएंट से, if we are multiplying, the coefficient will go into the power. Okay. Second part में we are simply reversing it. So if I am taking the k double dash is equal to 1 by k, it means 1 by 10 or 10 की 0.1. Now in the third part we are dividing it by half. So it means if I am taking k triple dash is equal to k की power 1 by 2. So k means square root of 10. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt you can ask. यही आज पहले मैंने recap we have done a recap of this topic just now only. Okay. Now the next topic is equilibrium constant in the gaseous system. Okay. Next topic, just put it like this: relation between Kp and Kc. Relation between Kp and Kc, where Kp is the equilibrium constant for a gaseous system. Gaseous system means in terms of pressure. In terms of pressure. Kp means equilibrium constant for a gaseous system means in terms of pressure. Now what is Kc? Kc means in terms of concentration. Kc means in terms of concentration. Equilibrium constant in terms of concentration. It can be for any system, but it is in terms of concentration, and Kp is in terms of pressure. Now suppose I am taking this particular reaction in the book. Okay, let me take for a general reaction. AA plus BB gives CC plus DT. Now if I want to express in the terms of pressure, now in the terms of pressure, again it is the concentration of products. We all know products upon reactant. Just keep this thing in mind. Products upon reactant. Now in the terms of pressure, it will be the partial pressure of component C raised to the power C. जब हम square bracket का मतलब होता है concentration, but यहाँ पर मैं क्या ले रही हूँ, partial pressure of C. C is a part of the mixture, so I am taking partial pressure of C raised to the power stoichiometric coefficient into partial pressure of D raised to its power stoichiometric coefficient, partial pressure of A raised to the power A, partial pressure of B raised to the power B. Is the point clear? So what I am doing is I am writing in that, instead of concentration, I am writing in the terms of partial pressure. Now what we all know is that, is there a relation between what is the ideal gas equation? PV is equal to nRT. What is concentration?
Yes.
What is the meaning of concentration?
N upon V.
N upon V. So it means that what we can write, P upon RT is equal to N upon V. What is N upon V? Concentration. So E or pressure, we can write pressure is equal to concentration into RT. Can we write like this? इसको ऐसे कर लो नहीं तो. Pressure is equal to N upon V RT. So what is N upon V? Concentration.
Molar concentration.
Molar concentration. Okay. So instead of concentration, instead of pressure, I can express in concentration. So instead of partial pressure of, because we have to derive a relation between Kp and Kc. This is a derivation for 2 marks. Okay, this is a derivation for 2 marks. एक ही derivation है इसमें chapter में, that is a derivation for 2 marks. Okay. Now instead of partial pressure of C, I can write concentration of C, RT. raised to the power C. Can I write like this? Instead of partial pressure, I am writing concentration of C into RT. या आप ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो concentration of C. इससे एक में मुश्किल हो जाएगा, आप सीधे ही लिख लो. Concentration of C, इसको मैं ऐसे कर देती हूँ, ठीक है? Instead of partial pressure of C, what I can write is concentration of C into RT. Partial pressure of D, I can write concentration of D in RT, the power D. Now, what should I write here, Agnish? Can we continue, Agnish? Can you tell me now?
Concentration of A into RT to the power small a.
Then further, how to continue?
Concentration of B into RT to the power small b.
Here we can see in all these equations RT is common. Can we take RT outside?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, यहाँ पर हो गया concentration of C, concentration of D. अच्छा, RT की power C और अगर मेरा RT की power D है न्यूमरेटर में, तो can I अगर basis same होते हैं, then what should I write? In the numerator only.
Raised to C plus D. Raised to C plus D.
RT raised to the power C plus D. Any doubt you can ask. So I have taken RT outside and RT ki powers I am adding. Similarly here I can write is concentration of A, concentration of B, RT I can take outside, so it will be RT A plus B. Any doubt till here? Anyone? So you can ask.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Shreya, if I am taking RT C plus D and RT A plus B, can you simplify it? Shreya? What will happen to RT? Okay, what is
C और A, हम C, D और A, B पे भी तो पावर रहेगा.
हाँ, ये तो रहेगी, सॉरी. ठीक है, A की पावर A रहेगा, B की पावर B. Now instead of this, what I can write?
RT raised to the power C plus D minus A plus B.
Yes. Okay. Now the one which I have circled with green, this is equal to Kc. We all know Kc means concentration of products upon concentration of reactants raised to the power stoichiometric coefficient. And in this case, as you are telling, RT C plus D minus A plus B. That is products minus reactants. So I can write is Kc RT delta Ng. Delta N. What is delta N? What is delta N?
Moles of products minus number of moles of reactants.
अच्छा, Ng भी लिख सकते हैं because it is for the gases only. Number of moles of gaseous products minus gaseous reactants.
Yes, ma'am, gaseous.
Because it is only for gases, so I am writing is delta Ng. So this is a relation between Kp and Kc, and that can come for the numericals. Value of R should be remembered. R ki value, it won't be given in the exam. You should be knowing the value of R.
The value of R is 8.314.
Value of R, there are 2-3 values, 8.314 if it is in the terms of Joule, Kelvin, inverse, mole, inverse. अगर pressure के terms में आएगा तो 0.083.
If it is in terms of atmosphere per mole, then we can.
8.3 हो जाएगा. Liter, atmosphere, mole inverse, 0.082. 1 liter atmosphere,
Yes.
mole inverse, Kelvin inverse. So these are the commonly used values of R. Okay, so you should be remembering these two values. Okay. Now I am taking few questions, and as I am telling you, your basis should be first the NCRT. Once you are able to solve NCRT, then you should be going to the higher level. Okay. Okay, so I have told you relation between Kp and Kc. Okay. Now one more thing, let's take the first theory part little bit, then we are going to proceed for the numericals. After that we have to do numericals only. Now there are two types of equilibrium. One of them is the homogeneous equilibrium. Homogeneous equilibrium means both products and reactants are in the same state, are in same physical state. It means either they can be liquid, either they can be gas. For example, if I am taking N2 gas plus 3H2 gas gives 2 ammonia gas. So this is an example for a homogeneous equilibrium. Okay, now what about this one? If I am taking a ester, CH3, COO, CH3, ester. It is a liquid plus water liquid. And what we are getting is CH3, COOH liquid plus alcohol liquid. Is it a homogeneous or heterogeneous?
Yes, ma'am. It is a homogeneous.
Same.
Homogeneous.
Okay. Now, if I am taking is this reaction, calcium carbonate solid converts into, is in equilibrium with calcium oxide solid plus carbon dioxide gas. Is it a homogeneous?
Ma'am, it is heterogeneous.
No. It is a heterogeneous. Okay. Heterogeneous means physical states of reactants and products, किसी के भी, any of the reactants and products are different. Okay, so this is an example of heterogeneous. Like here it is solid, solid, but gas. So if anyone is in a different physical state, then it will be called as heterogeneous. Okay, Gautam Kumar, can you tell me what will be the Kc for this reaction? From this equation, what will be Kc? Siddha, sorry, Gautam.
Easy, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, there will be only two phases in heterogeneous, or there will be two or more phases?
It can be anyone. It can be 2, it can be 3. But their physical state should not be same. All of them should not have the same physical state. Okay. Yes. Who was telling me Casey? Gautam? Sahil? Gautam, you marked your presence, I know.
Ma'am, CaO.
Concentration.
Yes.
Concentration.
Into CO2 concentration.
CO2, okay, upon?
CaCO3 concentration.
Okay. Now just keep one thing in mind. This is very, very important. Concentration of pure solid and liquid is taken as 1 because concentration क्या होता है? Number of moles upon volume. Concentration एक solution की होती है. But if it is a pure solid or a pure liquid, pure solid means we are not making a solution. Suppose I am taking is sugar. If I am not dissolving it in water, so pure solid की concentration 1 होगी. Pure liquid means water I am taking. Pure alcohol I am taking. The concentration of pure solid and liquid is always equal to 1. So whenever I am writing is solid or liquid, L, their concentration is taken as 1. Okay, so what will be this Kc now becomes? Now this is a solid.
Ma'am, please repeat it again.
Concentration of pure solid and pure liquid. अगर मैं aqueous लिख दूंगी ना, जैसे अगर मैंने यहाँ पे suppose aqueous लिख दिया, तो aqueous की 1 नहीं होती. ठीक है, aqueous की 1 नहीं होती. Aqueous means I am dissolving it in water. But if I am taking like concentration of water, liquid, कहीं मेरे को water liquid given है, तो उसकी concentration क्या लूंगी? 1. If I am giving is alcohol liquid, if I am given it is a liquid, then I have to take the concentration of 1 as 1. If I am given it is a solid, for example, I am giving calcium carbonate solid, then the concentration of, because of this concentration एक solution की होती है. So if I am not making a solution of it, if it is a pure solid or a pure liquid, its concentration is always taken as 1. Is the point clear? This point you have to remember. Because the concentration is only of a solution. If I am not making a solution, if it is a pure, then its concentration is 1. So now in this particular example, if I am taking, we know that calcium formula will be Kc is equal to this. But since the concentration of pure solid, that is calcium oxide is a pure solid and calcium carbonate is a pure solid. So इनकी concentration क्या हो जाएगी 1. 1 into concentration of carbon dioxide upon 1, that will be equal to carbon dioxide. Are you getting the point? Because the concentration of from Kc
Yes.
dash भी ले सकते Kc dash भी ले सकते new equilibrium constant or simply Kc also. So their concentration will be taken as 1. So this point you have to use in the questions. Now suppose my question is, simple questions I am taking. Write equilibrium constant for. Okay, this is an NCERT question also. So you have to do this in the proper steps. I am taking is NCERT question number 7.4. Okay. Question is write Kc. Now I am taking this part number 3rd. CH3COO C2H5 aqueous. Aqueous means in water plus water liquid is converting into CH3COOH aqueous plus C2H5 aqueous. You have to write Kc. Okay, Manav, you have to answer this one. Next question. I2 solid plus 5F2 gas gives IF5 gas. Solid. Okay, you have to write the value of Kc. Now, first part, let me ask a particular student, so they have to answer now. 1 minute, let me check the attendance. 40 attendees. 33, sorry. 40. Only 4 students now are absent. Why the others have joined late? How many of you have joined late? Just tell me fast. और बेटा आगे से ना मैं मीटिंग लॉक कर दिया करूँगी after 5 minutes. I will be locking down the meeting then.
My teams were not responding for some reason, so I was not able to open the app.
Okay. चलो ठीक है, 1-2 दिन मैं देख रही हूँ. Now I want Siddharth Semwal is present.
Ma'am, Gautam Gakkar present.
Yes,
Okay, I
ma'am.
am Siddharth Semwal. सिद्धार्थ तुम केमिस्ट्री बिल्कुल नहीं पढ़े हो, यू नो योर मार्क्स. ठीक है, शिश्री तो भाग ही गई है, संयम अभी आया. ओके, नाउ रोहन इज प्रेजेंट. Okay,
Yes,
Rohan,
ma'am, present.
you can be Casey for this reaction and Siddharth Semwal, you have to tell for this reaction. Okay, Rohan, tell me fast. First, I am writing it.
Yes.
Right. पहले पूरा बताओ, first step में पूरा बताओ, then put equal to 1 for pure solid and liquid.
Ma'am, concentration of CH3COOH into concentration of C2H5 upon concentration of CH3COO C2H5 or H2O, concentration of H2O.
31.
Ma'am, H2O.
H2. They are a solution. So aqueous की 1 नहीं होगी, water liquid लिखा तो उसकी होगी 1. This formula will be modified to next. Next, Siddharth Semwal, you start with me.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, IF5
Okay, IF5
upon F2
upon F2. That's all.
No, ma'am.
Then, any other correction required? Okay, who can tell me now?
IF5 raised to the power 2.
F5 raised to the power 2, I2, F2 raised to the power 5, I2. Okay, now which will be equal to 1? How can we simplify it further?
IF5.
IF5 की क्या होगी 1? Pure solid है ना? IF5 they have given a solid. So its concentration will be equal to 1, I2 will be equal to 1. So what should I write now? Kc is equal to
1 by F2. 1 upon F2 के बाद.
Okay. So while doing the numericals, we have to simplify it. Okay. Now, question number 7.4, I have taken 7.5. Okay, let's take one part. It's based on the relation between Kp and Kc. Okay. So I am trying to cover NCERT questions also. First part, let's take. Question is, the reaction is given to us. 2NaCl is gas, is in equilibrium with 2NO gas plus Cl2 gas. And for this, Kp is equal to 1.8 into 10 की power minus 2 at 500 Kelvin. Okay, for this we have got, this is Kp, and my question is find Kc. For this reaction, we are given Kp is equal to this, and what we have to find is Kc. What is the relation between Kp and Kc? First tell me, what is Kp for this reaction? Kp की value given है. Can you find out what is Kp? Can you write down? Or what is
Kp
the
into R delta N.
Kp is equal to Kc RT delta Ng. This is the relation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, without writing the equation, what we are given is the value of Kp. 1.8 into 10 की power minus 2. Okay. This is my Kp. Then
See value Kc.
We have to find, एक minute, just wait. Find the value of Kc.
टेम्परेचर क्या है?
Temperature given at 500 Kelvin. Okay, what is Kc? We have to calculate. What is R? Temperature is 500. What value of R should we take? इसमें temperature
0.0821.
0. Joule तो हमें energy तो नहीं चाहिए ना. We don't want joule, Kelvin, inverse, mole inverse. Do we need this value? Energy हमें नहीं चाहिए. ठीक है? So generally pressure के terms में means pressure. Kp का मतलब क्या in terms of pressure. So I will take the value in terms of pressure 0.0821. Let me write the values: liter, atmosphere, mole inverse, Kelvin inverse. First step में make a habit of writing the full.
मैम 821 तो मैम बाहर के लिए यूज होती है ना?
Are you sure?
मैम बाहर के लिए तो 831 यूज होती है.
Just check the value from your NCERT. You can open your NCERT and check the value of R.
Yes, मैम बाहर के लिए तो 0.083 होती है और एटमॉस्फेरिक के लिए होती है 0.0821.
Yes. 0.0821 is for ATM. Okay. Or generally we are using this value only. Into temperature is 500. What is delta Ng? What is the value of delta Ng? Change in number of gaseous. यहाँ पर हो गया
1.
Calculate here.
1.
में हो गया 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1. All the three are gases. Is it okay? Delta Ng value is 1. So now what is Kc is equal to 1.8 into 10 की power minus 2 upon 8.21 is into 10 की power minus 2 into 500. 1.8 into 10 की power minus 2, 5 को let's multiply it, 55041. ठीक है, powers ये हो गया. Now can you solve it?
मैम 4.34 into 10 to the power minus 4.
ठीक है, 4.34 into 10 की power minus 4. So this will be my value of Kc. Okay, second part is same, but second part में इसका जो second part I am just giving you a hint. I am not solving it completely. Sorry, into 10 की power minus 4. Now in the second part, it is given that calcium carbonate, the one which I have taken, solid gives calcium oxide solid plus carbon dioxide gas. Now, what we know that in this case, it will be same only. What is delta Ng? Just tell me.
1.
1.
Yes, ma'am.
Take the number of gaseous moles. So 1, इसको यहाँ पर gas के moles है 1 minus 0 which is equal to 1. So you can solve in the same way. Okay. Question number 7.6 reverse reaction का that you can do. Okay. So now I am taking 1 or 2 first questions of NCRT and then I will be proceeding with the back exercise. First, let me take few solved examples. Okay. Now see question number 7.1. I am just sharing my screen, just putting my phone near the book and just explaining it to you. There is no need to solve it on the blackboard. You can open your NCRTs. The following concentrations were obtained for the formation of ammonia. Okay, so they
Some
have
page
written
number.
the just see better page number may be varied in different books. This is topic number 7.3 ka end. You can see there is a table. Okay, let me do on the blackboard. 2 मिनट लगेंगे नहीं तो मेरे को ऐसे इतनी देर ज़्यादा लगे. I won't be solving it completely. Okay. इसके आप बेटे टॉपिक के जितने क्वेश्चंस करोगे उतना ही आपका हैंड सेट होगा. Question is for this reaction N2 example 7.1. N2 plus 3H2 gas gives 2 ammonia gas. All these are gases. Okay. Now question is given at equilibrium. Question is given at equilibrium. Concentration of N2 is equal to 1.5 into 10 की power minus 2 molar. Concentration of H2 is equal to 3.0 into 10 की power minus 2 molar. Concentration of ammonia is 1.2 into 10 की power minus 2 molar. This is the question. Calculate K. Okay. Now see here you have to keep in mind the Kc का जो formula होता है Kc is equal.
Ma'am, which example is ma'am example number 7.1?
Solved example problem 7.1 is written like this problem 7.1. Are you able to find it? Even if not, I have written it on the blackboard. I have written it on the blackboard, so no need to worry. Okay. Any doubt? Should I proceed? Now,
Yes, ma'am.
now see what you have to keep in mind while we are writing the formula. A concentration of ammonia means concentration of ammonia at equilibrium. And in the question, we are given their concentrations at equilibrium only. So when we are given their concentrations at equilibrium, so it means that we can put the same value because what we are given are the concentrations at equilibrium only. Okay, so we can put the same values because we are given the equilibrium concentrations and we can solve it and we can find out the answer. It is 1.06. I'm not solving it because it is a solved example. I will be taking more examples. Okay, so don't worry. Into 10 की power 5.
Ma'am, the answer is wrong. Ma'am, the answer is 1.06 into 10 to the power 3.
1 minute, let me check. Okay, मेरे book में actually misprint था. It is 10 की power 3 only. और यहाँ पर 4. Okay. Clear? So in this case, we are given the concentrations at equilibrium only. Now see NCRT example problem number 7.4. Now this you can see is quite a lengthy question. Okay. Exam problem 7.4. Now the question is for this reaction carbon monoxide gas plus water gas gives carbon dioxide gas plus H2 gas. Kc is equal to 4.24 at 800 Kelvin. Question is calculate equilibrium concentration of carbon dioxide, hydrogen, carbon monoxide, water at 800 Kelvin if only CO, carbon monoxide and water are present. If only carbon monoxide and water are present initially at a concentration of 0.1 molar each. It means that what we are given, हमें इक्विलिब्रियम पर निकालनी है और initially what we are given is simply carbon monoxide and water. So initially what we are given, इसकी concentration is 0.1 molar, इसकी concentration is 0.1 molar initially. What will be the concentration of products initial? Initially, when we are taking, are there products, yes or no? Initial concentration is given to us. Initial means we are taking only the reactants. So what about the concentration of products?
0.
0.
CO2 will be 0 and H2 will be 0.
Yes. So initial concentration of both the reactants products will be 0. Now suppose X mole इसका react हो गया. Suppose X mole of each of the reactants are converted into products. ठीक है? Are forming products. So it means इसका X mole react हो गया तो initial था 0.1. If X mole is reacting, so what I am getting is 0.1 minus X.
Yeah.
ठीक है? Same अगर इसका 1 mole react हुआ, इसका देखो 1 is अगर इसका mole react,
H2 का भी मैम 0.1 minus X होगा.
and this will be X and this will be X.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any doubt till here you can ask.
No doubt,
Now,
ma'am.
other students, what is Kc? Kc means products upon reactants. All these are gases. So I can't, there is no pure solid or liquid. So I have to write everything. Concentration of carbon dioxide into concentration of hydrogen upon concentration of carbon monoxide, concentration of water. Water भी gas में है, liquid नहीं है, ठीक है? तो carbon dioxide की हो गई X into X upon इसकी हो गई 0.1 minus X, 0.1 minus X. Okay. Now in the question, what we are given is the value of Kc. So Kc is 4.24 is equal to X square upon 0.1 minus X
square.
Is the point clear till here? All of you, please, any doubt you can ask. Because this is the most important step. We are given the initial concentration. We are not given the concentration at equilibrium. So equilibrium पर हमने खुद निकाली है. Final means at equilibrium. At equilibrium, we have calculated on our own. Now to solve this equation, I am not following the NCERT method, is too lengthy. Don't make it a quadratic equation. You can simply take square root of both the sides. Okay? So I will be taking square root of both the sides. So this is a more easier method. Taking square root of both sides. Because negative value acceptable in your negative concentration is not there. So when I am taking the square root, X upon 0.1 minus X is equal to square root of 4.24. Now what we know is that square root of 4 is 2, square root of 9 is 3. So answer will be very much closer to 2, first thing. And you can calculate the square root. Do you know how to calculate the square root? 2 to the 4. ये आ गया 2 plus 2 4. यहाँ पर आ गया 0.24. अब कैसे करेंगे? What will be the square root? Can anyone tell me what is the square root of 4.24?
Two 2.05 के आसपास होगा.
Yes, ma'am. 2.05.
क्योंकि 2.
क्योंकि अभी इससे नहीं जा रहा ना, अगर आगे मैं 1 भी लगाऊंगी तो इट्स नॉट गोइंग. ये आपको 7 6 7 में द स्क्वायर रूट, अगर मैं 1 भी लगाऊंगी तो 41 आ गया. तो इट मींस इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. So I am putting here 0. Okay. Then when I am putting here 0, so I have this. So 4 0. Then I will be taking यहाँ पर 0 लगाया तो यहाँ पर भी 5 से करेंगे तो it will be 5 25 20. So we can solve it. So it is 2.059 आ रहा है वैसे exact value 2.059. So you should be knowing how to find out square root. If not, you can revise your 7th, 6th, 7th maths. 7th में था या 8th में था, ठीक है? So this is I am otherwise मैंने आपको बहुत सिंपल बता दिया था. Square root of 4 is 2. अगर आपको एग्जाम में करना है बस मैक्सिमम अगर एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू नहीं आएगी आधा नंबर कर सकते हैं. Square root of 9 is 3. So it is very much closer to 2. ठीक है ना? 4 से पॉइंट्स में ही ज्यादा है तो it is very much closer to 2. It is almost 2.1 है उससे भी कम. So now what is x is equal to 2.059 into this point.
हम इसे 2.1 नहीं ले सकते क्या?
लिख लो अगर नहीं हो रहा तो. देखो ये आपकी ना एक्यूरेसी है ना, ये डिपेंड करते हैं मार्किंग स्कीम पर. जनरली पॉइंट्स एक्सेप्टेबल हो जाते हैं. दैट्स नॉट अ इशू. अगर आपने क्वेश्चन यही अगर सपोज मैंने क्वेश्चन आपको 3 मार्क्स में दे दिया, आधा नंबर आपको यहाँ तक मिलेगा, आधा नंबर आपको यहाँ तक मिलेगा, तो आपका पूरा अगर आप सॉल्व ही नहीं करोगे तो आपके 2 मार्क्स आर डिडक्टेड. लेकिन अगर आप हल्का सा राउंड अप करके भी कर सकते हैं, मैक्सिमम टू मैक्सिमम ओनली हाफ मार्क विल बी डिडक्ट. दैट्स मैक्सिमम. हो सकते हैं बिल्कुल भी डिडक्ट ना हो. अगर ज्यादा वेरिएशन होगी तो ओनली हाफ मार्क विल बी डिडक्टेड. अदरवाइज अगर आप सॉल्व ही नहीं करोगे तो आपके 2 नंबर तो सीधा गए. ठीक है? तो चाहे पॉइंट लेके कर लो, 2.1 लेके भी कर लो, इट्स ओके. ये तो मैंने तुम्हें स्क्वायर रूट करके दिखा दिया कि आप कैसे करते हो. अदरवाइज अगर मैं रफ कर रही होती ना, अगर मेरे पास टाइम नहीं होता तो मैं इसको 2.1 लेकर ही करती. ठीक है? So now you can solve it. X plus this is 3.059x is equal to 0.2059. So x is equal to 0.2059 upon 3.059. So you can solve it and the answer will come out to be. What's the answer?
.65 कुछ होगा.
Exact answer जो बुक है 0.067 बोला.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है? NCERT
Yes, ma'am,
they have
0.06.
in NCERT they have a form of quadratic equation. So in whatever method you are comfortable do this. But लेकिन entrance के लिए तो मेरे ख्याल से यही method आपका better रहेगा. ठीक है? Then example 7.5 is simply based on the KP and KC that we have done. Okay. Now see example 7.6 of the NCERT. Example 7.6. और मैं कुछ एनसीईआरटी के क्वेश्चन जो है ट्राई करना, बाद के 2-3 क्वेश्चन क्वेश्चन नंबर के भी तो बेलो टाइम हो जाएगा. Just try these question numbers 7.8, 7.9, 7.10. I will be taking the class. Okay. Now question is for this reaction CO2 gas plus carbon solid gives 2 carbon monoxide gas. Kp is 3.0 at 1000 Kelvin. ठीक है? If initially, it means initially pressure of carbon dioxide is 0.48 bar and pressure of carbon monoxide is equal to 0 bar and pure graphite is present, calculate pressure of carbon monoxide and pressure of carbon dioxide at equilibrium. So what we are given are the initial pressure. We have to calculate the pressure at equilibrium. So this is my equation. Concentration of pure solid I can take as 1. Okay. So initially इसका था आपका initial. Initial is 0.48 bar. Initial means this is not formed. Okay, solid को तुम consider ही नहीं करते. Now at equilibrium. इसका कितना मोल रेट किया 1, तो दिस इज 0.48 माइनस x. तो व्हाट अबाउट कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड कितना बनेगा?
मैम 2x बार
2x. अगर इसका 1 मोल रेट किया तो इसका 2x बना, तो it will be 2x. So you have to keep in mind here it is minus x, here it is 2x. Now what is Kp? Kp is equal to concentrate partial pressure of carbon monoxide raised to the
P square for carbon dioxide upon P for CO2.
कार्बन की तो 1 होगी, मैं लिख सकती हूँ pressure of carbon which is equal to 1. So this formula will be reduced like here. I am showing the steps, otherwise you can simply write its partial pressure of carbon is 1. Okay, now value of Kp is given to us. We can put this value. What is the value of Kp? 3 is equal to partial pressure of carbon monoxide at equilibrium. This is at equilibrium. Okay, this is at equilibrium. So it will be 2x ka whole square upon partial pressure of carbon dioxide, that is 0.48 minus x. अब इस केस में तो हम स्क्वायर रूट नहीं ले सकते, ठीक है. So in this case you have to form a quadratic equation, so that we have to see where we can take the square root, where we have to form a quadratic equation. So I am multiplying it by 3, 24, 12, 14. So it is 1.44 minus 3x is equal to 4x square. That is 4x square plus 3x minus 1.44 is equal to 0. How to solve the value of quadratic equation? All of you know? Class 10th.
Yes.
All of you know? बोलो कैसे लेते हैं हम? What
Yes,
is
ma'am.
x? या तो पहले आप d निकाल लो, otherwise x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is the formula. So we have got value of a, b की value है 3.
मिडल स्प्लिटिंग से भी निकाल सकते
क्या चीज?
हैं मैम, इसमें मिडल स्प्लिटिंग से भी निकाल सकते हैं.
हाँ, स्प्लिटिंग द मिडल टर्म से निकाल सकते हो अगर तुम्हें ठीक लग रहा है तो.
नहीं लगता मैम
उससे थोड़ा
से मुश्किल.
मैम रियल रूट्स नहीं है ना, फ्रैक्शन में कैसे ढूंढ पाएगा?
यस मैम, यस.
माइनस बी प्लस माइनस रूट बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac से आ जाएगा.
हाँ, इससे फटाफट हो जाता है, स्पीड होनी चाहिए. तो
हम
माइनस
थोड़ा बहुत राउंड ऑफ कर सकते हैं.
यस.
नहीं मैम वो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर आ रहा है अंदर वाला 4.8 आ रहा है ये बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac का रूट.
ठीक है, जैसे मर्जी करो, मैं आपको वही कह रही हूँ. इट्स अप टू यू. आंसर शुड बी, अगर सपोज जैसे इसका आंसर है 0.66, हाँ आप 0.67 लिख दोगे, 0.65 लिख दोगे, यू विल गेट द मार्क्स. हाँ, अगर 0.66 से 0.5 ही आ गया है, 0.7 समथिंग आ गया, सब ज्यादा वेरिएशन हो जाता है. ठीक है, तो बी स्क्वायर का था 3 स्क्वायर मींस 9 minus 4 into
मैम इसमें मैम x की वैल्यू मैम 0.33 आ रही है.
you can solve it. 2 into 4 मैंने यही कहा, आप सॉल्व कर लो. minus 4 into यहाँ पर प्लस साइन आ जाएगा, so you can solve it. ठीक है, सॉल्व तो नहीं करूं मैं? नेगेटिव वैल्यू मत लेना, इसकी वैल्यू आएगी 0.33. so you have to solve the value of x. ठीक है, तो उसकी जो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन हो जाएगी एट इक्विलिब्रियम, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज इक्वल टू 0.4
बार
minus 0.33 which is equal to 0.15 bar. ठीक है, similarly this is the partial pressure of carbon dioxide, partial pressure of carbon monoxide is equal to 2x is equal to 2 into 0.33 which is equal to 0.66. तो अगर आपका आंसर 0.33 के आसपास आता है, 0.32, 0.34, that is acceptable. अगर 0.3 भी आता है तो मैक्सिमम आधा नंबर कटेगा मैक्सिमम, and it will be acceptable. ठीक है, तो you should, yes.
मैम concentration of CO2 and CO मैम वो भी तो 1 होनी चाहिए ना, because they are gas.
गैस की कॉन्सेंट्रेशन 1 कोई ना लेते हैं. मैंने आपको ये कहा, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ प्योर सॉलिड एंड लिक्विड इज टेकन एज 1.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, नॉट ऑफ गैसेस. Okay. So please try the further questions. आज class over है आपकी. You can leave. इसके ऊपर और क्वेश्चंस करेंगे हम. Then we are going to proceed further.
अटेंडेंस डाउनलोड कर लिया आपने?
क्या चीज? अटेंडेंस हाँ मैंने ले लिया. And please
मैम
do the questions. हाँ सिद्धार्थ मैं देख लूंगी आपकी.
मैम लेट ज्वाइन किया था.